Greetings everyone, I'm 64 Shadow Ninja and welcome back to Bionicle. In the last parts we played as Toatahu, and as you can see right now, I have 100 light stones. It's because I've had to play through it again because I messed up on my last recording. So here we are, and as you see we already have some done in this one. My bad. But let's go ahead and hop back into here. So yeah, pretty much this one starts out with Toatahu and this guy talking, we saw in the last cutscene, and we're chasing a Borohk. So here we are, we're going to find the Borohk and defeat him or whatever we need to do. So let's see. One thing I can actually say I like about this game, even at this point, was the controls. Because the controls were never really all that bad. I mean, granted, every game has its bad side, but it was never too bad that you couldn't play the game like nearly perfectly, whatever you want to say. But it was sometimes in certain areas like it's a bit strange to play with the certain modes, at least when you first start. Since I haven't touched this game in about maybe 5 years, I don't know. It's probably gonna be a little bit weird for me now as well, so yeah, it's gonna be fun when we reach that level, which I only have one level which I really didn't care for, but it wasn't a bad level. I did like it for other reasons, but it's just that as far as gameplay wise, I didn't really care for it much. But here we are in the snow. You have to hold forward to go faster, and you pull it back to go slower. And then, you know, turning is simple. And hitting these things help, because it gets you to where you need to go faster. And if you look down there, it's in Bionicle, but it's a timer. Now, I used to remember how to read all that stuff and everything, but it's been years since I actually paid attention to anything that was Bionicle. I think the last thing I did that was Bionicle was read some of the books, and that was pretty much it. But yeah, it's a fun game to play, and it can be fun to learn how to read that and write it if you want to. And there we are. I actually did that faster than I did last time.
Toakopaka. The Borohk has burrowed through that cliff. I fear it's heading for Kokoro.
There's our Borohk. Alright, we already know how to do this. I'll explain anyways. You can read that, guys, if you want to, but I'm going to just explain it. Okay. So basically, the Borohk is protecting its platform. We saw that when we were playing as Toatahu, and we weren't able to hit them when they were rolling. Well, in order to get this one exposed, you have to get near him, and you have to press square, the shield button, to knock him up into the air. And then once you do that, then you can harm him. I think the max shots you can get off on him is like 3, and you have to defeat him before you reach a certain point. Otherwise, well, you lose, and you have to redo this all over again. Another thing I like about this is that if you fall off or something at certain points, all you have to do is you just start at a checkpoint, so you don't have to worry about like him being way too far ahead. You don't have to worry about having to start all the way over. One time you have to restart all the way over is if you fail to defeat this guy, like I just did. Now, I went through a lot of failures before I got this, so yeah, I didn't do this on my first try or anything.
Kopaka, Toa of Ice, you have saved our Koro, and we thank you. Alas, the swarm leader has escaped, fleeing down the mountain. The path down the mountain is most treacherous. There have been many unnatural landslides there of late. Take care.
I will do my sworn duty. .
Alright. So as you see, we get a chasing scene. Alright. Now, when I used to be into Bionicle, I remember that my favorite ones were always Toa Tahu, Liwa Tahu, or whatever his name was again, and this guy. I liked this guy because he was like more the smart one. He had cool weapons and a cool way of getting around, especially in his next true Toa form. Wait, I'm doing terrible at this part. All right, well, that was my bad, guys. I was not paying attention there. Let's try this again. Okay. I was gonna say, did it freeze? No. Alright, I'm glad we can cut that scene. Alright, so basically, avoid where it's throwing the rocks. I don't think hitting the walls is any consequence. Okay, hold on. Maybe I would do this better with... Nope. Nope. Well, that's 2 death scenes in 1. Let's try this again. I was never very good at this part, because I'd never remember the pattern of which it throws the boulders. Okay, I know it's going to throw it on this side, that side first, so I'm going to stay over here. Now let's get over this way. Oh, it was in the center. Okay. I keep wanting to jump over it. Just stay away from the center. Stay away from the center. Stay high. No, not like that. Alright, already over. Wow, I remember that being longer, but okay. Alright, so we've done both of those.
I tried to warn you about the boulder, but I was too late. The Borohk has fled into that cave.
Alright, so here we go. Chasing after another Borohk. I missed all of those right there at the beginning. But it doesn't matter, because I'm not going for 100% run. Well, that could have went better. Alright, I guess I can't get back up once you fall. Unless you can, I just suck at that much that I can't. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Ice will pop up randomly, and you want to be on guard of that. Alright, now here's the second chase scene. I think on this one you have to kill 2 at the same time. Oh yeah, that's another thing. He'll shoot back. So, yay. Right. Here we go. Already defeated him. Oh yeah, it's just this one, I guess.
I must return to the others at once.
Alright, so I got none of the Matorans, but I never did see them. Maybe they were there and I just didn't notice. Anyways, let's go on over here, and I'm going to end it off here. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.